All right. I guess it's not the most exciting question to ask as a first question, but have you felt like stuck during your PhD? And how did you get over it? Like, how did you move on to next step when you feel like you're stuck on some like project or even like mentally? How do you get over it?
Great question. Yeah, I mean, I think I definitely felt stuck a lot during my PhD. I think it's just part of the process of doing research. You're doing something that's new that hasn't been done before, and so there's a lot of kind of open questions that you don't know the answer to. Your advisor doesn't know the answer to, and so sometimes it just takes a long time to get unstuck. Sometimes it helps to work on a slightly different problem, come back to the thing you're working on before, or sometimes it just helps to talk to lots of people. I think there are times whenever I was very stuck and I talked to all of my colleagues. I maybe tried to talk to some experts in the field who didn't know about the problem I was working on. And they would have ideas that were different, they were interesting. And sometimes those ideas would help me think of new ideas, which would get me unstuck. So I think that it's important to remember that you're not alone. In a PhD, you have your advisor, you have your colleagues, you have the entire world of academics who can maybe help you get unstuck.
I guess speaking to like others, those who are in different fields, like do you think any other skills than just like research is important throughout your like research journey, like soft skills or like communications? What do you think?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of like really important skills in a PhD. I think that one of the most important ones is definitely communication, because if you can't communicate your results, people won't appreciate your work. And so you have to be able to like clearly explain what you're doing to your peers and to the broader world in order for it to be appreciated. So I think that's one of the most important things is learning how to disseminate knowledge in the most clear and concise way as possible. So it's really becoming a teacher. You have to learn how to be a good teacher and teach the basics and then break down your research for something that's very complicated, something that's just like small elemental pieces all fit together. And someone's like, aha, I understand now. So I think that's one of the most important things is trying to learn how to communicate both in presentations and also in writing. I think writing is really hard and something that a lot of people struggle with for a long time. Looking back, maybe I should have taken a writing class or something like that. But yeah, I definitely think people should kind of focus on writing, trying to be as clear as possible, which is hard. I think most universities offer like some sort of classes to help you become a better writer. I personally haven't taken those, but I've taken classes on kind of how to be a better teacher, and it really helped me think about how to formulate conference talks because I think it's kind of natural just to want to get through all the information as fast as possible. But really, you have to take a lot of breaks. You want to engage with the audience. You want to make eye contact. You want to ask questions. And so these are all things that I learned from teaching, actually, from taking a seminar about teaching. So I think like taking classes on, how to be a more effective teacher can help with communication. Also, there are classes on mentorship, which I think are really foundational because you're probably going to have a chance to mentor undergraduate students. And then if you go further, then yeah. And it's really hard. And so that's something that you often don't learn immediately. Well, you try to learn it through doing it. But there are actually kind of like formal ways to go about mentoring, which will give you more structure and more expectation to kind of help you along with that.
One last question. What's your like grand goal out of your like entire career journey? Like academically, or you can do like personally. You can answer it personally or academically.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just want to have fun. I think I'm very lucky that I have a job that I really like. I get to do research every day and I get to mentor incredible students. And so my goal is to have my students succeed and have a great time as well. So I want everyone around me to have fun and to really try to empower them to like follow their dreams and their vision and do really cool work. Yeah.